Hi, I'm Jamie Flinchball. I want to talk to you about many of the things that have been delayed or put off or hurt through the pandemic, things that you haven't been able to do so far and really need to find a plan forward. So I've had many of these conversations around what people have had to put off so far, and they're trying to make decisions. So I'd like to propose a rather simple framework to help make this decision, because it is a hard one in a lot of cases. The first option is delay. And delay is when there's just too much value. The value add is all in being together. And where that value add is all in being together, then perhaps delay is the best option. Now, you don't know how long you have to delay for, and that's of course the really tricky part. But fundamentally, if you said, well, if it was going to be 2 years of a delay, would I do something different? If you still think that you would probably delay because the value is all in being together, well then delay for now. So I don't think the duration is even the major factor. It's really about the main component of value in the event or the task or the effort that you're trying to decide. The next opportunity or the next decision is to adjust. This is where as soon as things go back to normal, so is this activity. All you need to do is adjust to accommodate work from home, to accommodate not being able to travel, and get as much of the value that you previously had back. Now, honestly, if you can get 50 to 75% of the value just by making a few minor tweaks, a few minor adjustments, then I say make that happen and move ahead. Don't delay, don't redesign. There's plenty of other opportunities. Just adjust and accommodate and get as much value out of it as you can. Now, where I think the trickier part is when we look at what can we redesign. This is when you can't get at least half the value. You're going to get almost no value out of it. You don't want to delay it or you can't delay it. So those are the first conditions under which you have to think about redesigning. But the other is where if you redesign, you think it can actually make it better than it was before. I've had numerous conversations with people doing experiments and testing. Most of those have been forced, where they've actually found more value. I talked to someone recently where their daily huddle was actually more effective, more focused than it had been before. And so the trick is, how do we redesign it so that it stays that way, so that we continue to get that focus, continue to get that value? So look at the work. This certainly is true for me right now, where a lot of my work is broken because it involved getting on an airplane. And I don't want to move forward with just 50% of the value and making a few adjustments. So I'm truly trying to redesign a lot of that work to deliver more value than I had before. And anything less than that is unacceptable. And so far, experiments are proving that that can be done. It is amazing where this forced situation provides opportunities to innovate, whether it's with your product, how you work, how you manage your team, how you even think about the culture of your organization. And where you have the opportunity to redesign to make it better. So those are your three options. Delay if the value is core in getting together in person. Adjust if you can get most of the value with a few tweaks. And where you can't, redesign, but redesign to make it better. Good luck.